Nijibu swali.
Without further ado, Vince, nataka unisaidie kuchocha.
Yes.
This is coming from this introduction. I hope I do it well, guys. I really hope I do it well. So this baby girl, Ash, she is not only beautiful, but she is as kind as she is pretty. Eh? If you don't know, I knew her before I came to Y254. That is a total of how many? Almost 7?
Yes.
Mambo si matatu. Hizo ni ngapi?
Hadi amesaba, nimesha ni saba.
Help me just introduce or welcome the lovely Muthoni Thiong'o. She is an actress, she is a writer, she is a vlogger now. She is just everything. She's a powerhouse. She's an entrepreneur. You're just wonderful. You're just. Na unachezanga chini though, utaniambia your story baadaye, but yes. Haya. Formally, please introduce yourself to the people. Although I'm sure nimefanya kazi. Moja yangu bana. Welcome, Muthoni.
Thank you so much. First of all, ina kabash. Unajua nimekaa hapa hivi niko interview niko sherehe. Yeah, thank you so much, Val. Ni kweli yenyewe tumejuana from way back. Mkitaka story tutafute tutapa au ex nini tutawapea story. My name is Muthoni Thiong'o. I call myself a creative because I'm a scriptwriter, I'm an actor, I'm a producer, and then I'm also a business lady, entrepreneur. Yes, and I'm a mom.
Wacha niwape story guys. Utakubali nipeane story. This girl, umesikia tumejuana
unachoma?
Siban. This one, ana post picture 2 years ago. Alienda photoshoot fulani, alikuwa na smart. Alafu caption yake amejicrop hadi hapa, alafu anaangalia chini. So si tukiangalia makeup by sijui nani. Imeenda shule. Alafu anatupatia tu aka suspense. So caption yake ilikuwa hey baby. Sisi ni akina nani? Hata sisi. Hi also. Ukienda kwa Instagram yake utaona post yako 2 years ago.
Ukisema hi.
Madam Juzi ametoa picha full. Ilikuwa hi baby. Like 2 years later ndio tuna realize huyu. Ulicheza aje chini hivyo. And I have a WhatsApp number say ati sina. Na bado siko najua. Mimi kazi yangu ni kukula tu memes. How did you play us like that?
I didn't play anyone. Okay, even before baby. I've always been a private person. You know that, Val. True. I've always been a private person. I feel like there's a life that you should keep for yourself as much you're a public figure. Ama watu wanakujua. Jieke kama maisha kako. You know, like babies, I feel like babies are very, you know. Yeah. But si cha ubaya.
Hey. How did you, like you're on TV, like nilipiga hizo hesabu lakini msichana. Na post bad of, si ati aliacha kupost.
Actually, nothing stopped. I was still in school. I was still acting on TV.
Wow.
Nothing stopped. Niyo 2 day nilienda hosi, alafu, you know. Alafu, yeah. See, of course, kuna hizo months.
Recovery. Wow.
Nothing stopped.
Yeah, you're a powerhouse. Hey, we mpezi mjini bwana.
Miezi 6.
Unahesabu.
Before and after.
Tell us what came first. Okay, maybe when I met you, we met at the theater.
Yeah.
But then when I at theater, so you come not sure.
Our Drew?
She's such a good actor. For shame. So from that, Nabado, I think you were still simultaneously doing TV and also writing. Kuna yenye ilikuja first? Is there one that connected you to the other, or you just kind of fell in love with the creative industry?
No. I feel like the creative industry is very much connected. I keep saying I've never been jobless. Nilimaliza high school leo, kesho nikaenda audition, na nikapass na nikaanza rehearsals.
Wow.
Theater. Set books. Ni theater bado, traveling theater. So that's how I started, and then up in between, I started writing. I started writing for a show that was called Santalal on Citizen. And then hivyo tu sasa inaandika KBC hivyo. Zinakuanga zimemari. Creative industry imeshikana tu.
Is it that, how does it work exactly? Na kuna typecast. Like they for scripting they see this and they see credits written by and they give you a call, or do you have to audition all over again?
I think I would call it an audition. It's an interview because hakuna venye producer anaweza trust unaweza andika, because there are different types of writing. So of course you go for an interview. Yeah.
Alafu
you write.
Hakuna kufunga macho useme si unanijua bro industry shwali.
Okay, akifunga macho na maybe I'm a bad scriptwriter. Unaona sasa ni
shida.
Side yake ndo inachoma. Yeah, but you have to be good. Yeah.
people think that when you've been around, like you've been around on TV for so many shows, you've been also on vernacular shows, and kuna the law in my mother, hiyo ndo nananga inanibamba venye ulikuwa na post sana sana. Is it just easy for you because people know your face, or again do you have to go through the process just like writing?
Acha tu nikukumbusha, umesema how many years? 7, sindo? So that's when we started theater, sindo? Before that nilikuwa bado nishaanza. So trust me, it's a process. Akunanga sijui hiyo kujulika. Ikujulikana, you have to build your brand. You have to build your name. People have to trust your brand first. Hiyo story ya kujuana inaishanga. Like unajulikana, takuchukua Val juu nakujua, but maybe you cannot deliver. Maybe you haven't worked hard for your brand. So uta drop to the faster you rise, the faster you yes.
Hey, all right, tell us something about what you're doing on KBC, Joe. Nitaulizwa nisipauliza hiyo swali.
KBC, I write for not one but 2 shows. A show called Stringed and a show called Next Meal. Yes.
Nilikuanga featured kwa Stringed.
Stringed. Ulikuwa nani?
For so aliniangalia kona nakaa mwizi, but that's not the point.
Actually you look fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Unakumbuka character name yako?
Actually hata sikuwa na name. Nilikuwa tu extras.
Ulibia nani?
Nilikuwa extras. Niliambiwa Masia nakaa that was nametoka tu hapa, ilikuwa timu unakaa mwizi kuja.
Wow. Ulikuwa unaibia character mgani? Unaweza kumbuka?
No, it was a while back.
It was a while back.
Yes.
We'll make return uibe sasa.
But naweza sema I was an actor.
Kwanza sasa hivi umeongeza ndevu ndio.
Yes. Kuna role naweza pata venye nakaa hivi.
Timo tu.
Na usiseme Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Timo takusort.
Atutaongea naye huko nje.
Takusort.
I'm really glad you asked that. So there's a difference between writing and casting.
Yeah.
Wewe kama writer huwezi niangalia useme hii venye hii script naenda Vala nakaa kufanya hii kazi.
Actually most of the time it works better when I know how you look and what you can do. It works better. But siezi jua wasee wote wa your script. So sometimes tutasaidiana na producer. Sometimes I have someone in mind. Akienda kwa Timo maybe atoshi mboga. You see, we see things differently. So most of the times writers would want to work with, you know, character yenye anajua vizuri na anajua anaweza deliver. Yeah. So they kind of work hand in hand.
Okay. Previous guest alikuwa tumbea, he alisomea software engineering. I'm not quite sure what you study for, but roho yake tu kwa industry, entertainment, being creative and all that. If you had the option, yes, mwenda shule, go to a desk job like 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, would you opt that ama ukae tu hapa?
I've actually done that. 8 to 5.
Wacha.
Yeah.
Alafu.
Hey. Nipo kujijua.
Expression.
Self-awareness is very important. I used to love it because, again, it wasn't far from the creative industry. But the fact that I'm there 8 to 5, first of all, Val, unajua me, I'm those people who have a million things to do. Mi nitafanya hivi. So, 8 to 5 kwa hii desk, na feel, wow.
Sasa ningekuwa nafanya.
Actually, before I left, I started feeling, na inakujanga hivi, nilikuwa naamka asubuhi na feel,
tena.
So, nile, okay. Sometimes I would even text and say, I have a personal
issue.
I came my former boss assuring. Personal what? Inetangwa aje. I used to have a word. Yenye siwezi kuuliza ni nini? It's personal. Personal emergency ama. Yeah, I used to have that. Because nilikuwa na feel no. Me, I don't want to do this. 8 to 5, no. Naweza taka kukam in 2 hours nitoke then nirudi, you know. But it was a struggle for me, and that's when I realized, as much as I lost the job, unaona venye watu mourn job, I didn't really mourn it because I wanted to spread my own wings.
Have you ever felt sitaki kusema insecure, but anxious a little bit? Like, where's my next? Hii kazi imeisha, okay, hii show imeisha, mefika tamati, tumekata, discontinued. Now what? Tunaanzia wapi tena? Ama it's just sink or swim for you?
No. I used to feel that before I discovered I am a superwoman. I can do
Atas Tisha. Very nice.
No, I used to wait for jobs. It was bad. But the main scare, wasanii wanaweza go through depression. Okay, siku go through depression, but it's a very, very bad space. but I realized I actually thrive in doing many things.
Okay.
Hii wiki nikiwa na kitu moja, it becomes so hard for me. Nikiwa na kitu moja, it's hard for me. I do so many things and I love it. Yeah, mtu choka, but yeah, so I used to wait. I used to wait.
So now how do you stop waiting? Mwenye anakaa tu sasa anasema serikali saidia economy.
Okay, Val, uko na miguu mbili, mkono mbili, and a brain. Unaona hii brain? Okay, let me start with YouTube. Aki, do you know how much you can do na YouTube? Me and Najua, I haven't done much. I haven't done enough.
Yeah, but
nowadays, thanks. Ni maji, na si yoyote ni ajibu. Hii si advert, but ni ajibu. So, nilikuwa nasema
miguu, mikono.
So you have this thing called a brain, but then you can do so much. And our problem is we overthink. Unaona Val anakujanga hapa asubuhi na host show, unaanza kufikiria kai si udemaki, God bless. But ajui what you went through with that. But just start. Kuna simu squeeze, just record yourself. Start. Kuna umse anakuanga TikTok, though I think ana appeal to the Kikuyus more. Aongeangi Kikuyu sana, but ameanza kakitu. You know how you laugh at our problems? So kama juzi na kumkata hiyo Mashujade, kuna kitu alikuwa anasema ati, saa in Kikuyu alikuwa anasema tumia hiyo thao ijaijenga nyumba, wewe ndio shujaa mwisho alikuwa Kimathi. You see, it's so funny, but it's the truth. You know, the truth is very funny. Say sai zile brand akonazo.
Wow.
So you see, alianza kakitu na anajirecording tu hivi selfie kwa gari. Anakuanga tu na position moja ya gari. So that's what I always think about. Nasema, you know, you have so much around you can do and make something out of it. Yeah. So don't just wait.
They usually say pesa ni all about value.
True.
Yeah, so it's all about the money.
Yeah.
Umeongea wezi. Tukupigie wewe bibi.
Niko ngoja mshikanishe hiyo.
Tumeshikanisha.
Leo umejaribu. Mbona uko hivi na ni flossy?
Ndo nimechangamka.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's so much power in starting something. Imagine, okay, hizi quotes zinakuanga common, but when you think about it, they really help. Start with fear. Akunanga kitu taianza ukiwa confident, mimi naweza. Y254 mimi ni host, akunanga kitu kayo. Ukiona uko hivyo.
Tell you the truth.
Ukiona uko comfortable,
shida.
Imagine just stretch. Just start with fear. Enda, but there's songa nayo. Kuna mali utafika, ufeel yeah, I get it.
I feel like half the struggle is just starting. Ukishaanza, things kind of just start falling into place.
And then there's always a moment where so you start hosting. I'm still using your example. You start hosting this show, and then unafika mahali unaanza kufeel, okay, what else? Like ushakuwa gwiji. Unaona sasa hiyo ndo sasa inatangwa comfort zone.
Unaniona thoughts. Nimetoka complaint sasa hivi nataka kugrow bana.
Gwiji inamaanisha like kumobobea hapo.
Sasa
just in case.
Like ushakuwa normal. So another challenge. Challenges zinakuanga poa when you think about it positively.
Venye tu sijui ni jana ama leo venye nimekuwa na siku mrefu by the way. Alafu hiyo two thought nimesema as I just I'm very uncomfortable. Somewhere nimekaa nikisema I got this. Now I'm feeling like alafu tujaka Vinsimba hata kwangi DJ resident hapa. Tumekutana leo ashanipatia idea and we're going to hook up after this. Just boom. Wewe tupe boom yetu. Yes. See us after this by the way. I'm so excited. Thank you, Vincent. Okay, tell us about your YouTube channel and where do you get these celebrities from?
Okay. My YouTube channel is called Muthoni Thiong'o. First of all, let me start. Before we get to YouTube. Let me nakwanga Muthoni Thiong'o everywhere, LinkedIn, everywhere. My Facebook is hacked.
Oh.
It has been hacked for the last 2 weeks. Akiwacha tu niongelesha mafans, utanipa chance.
Ongelesha.
Akiwa nadhani mimi ndo na post hizo, niseme porn. Sio mimi.
Sasa ametoka kusema the exact same thing.
Anasema ni mimi.
Guys.
Oh.
No. Flossy. Wait, boss ever talks about that the people who are using his face, his images, alafu wanaita adult movies. Like kujeni mimi ndio nawaita. Guy, what's happening?
Oh my God, wow, it's a long story, but I really hope I get it back. Nime lose followers, nilikuwa 51k, sasa niko 48k. Imagine 3,000 people wame unfollow. Which I understand because imagine saa zote unaingia unapata Muthoni Thiong'o beba mekaving anataka, you know. So I've been hacked, I'm working on it. Nimefika point nasema actually ikienda iende, but the fact that my face is there as in inatumia hizi vitu mi hiyo kitu inanibo. So nikifungua page nyingine isiporudi please follow aki.
Ndio maana watu wako na backup account.
Kuna wana kitu ka hiyo. First of all, before nifikishe 51k unadhani ilikuwa how long?
Gosh. Consistency just...
Anyway, back to my YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel called Muthoni Thiong'o. I haven't really said that this is what I do. Okay, I'll show you my day, I'll show you my week. But my biggest show is called Know Your Superstar. Watu wamekuwa kiniuliza kwa nini una host tu ma superstar? It's because celebrities have so many stories and we have so many expectations. We have so many... Unaona kitu ya kai unapanda mat, unaona? It's good to know someone's story first. And that is what, because I've been an actor before, as in I'm an actor, I'm in the limelight. So I really understand people need to know your story.
Curious.
For someone to understand you. So hiyo show si ati ni ama superstar peke yake. Tutaenda tu hivyo, kuna ingine na kamya everyone. So what else? Yeah, hiyo ndo show niko nayo sasa YouTube.
Okay, I like that you're diverse. And unaona watu wakikuona kwa TV or especially when you have a role that maybe tuseme ni bad girl ama tu kuna kitu inaweza kasirisha audience, they associate that with you, but sasa behind upper YouTube this is what Muthoni Thiong'o really is like.
I actually changed that narrative when I did The Law in My Mother. It's my show.
Hey, umeanza kuelewa story.
So Kenyasha alikuwa hapa, si ndio? So we've co-produced the show The Law in My Mother. And I did a very housewife. Okay, hatujaoana, but wale watu wanasemanga I want a Stella in my life. Because naitwa Stella kwa hiyo show. Mpaka naangalia niseme, and yeah, I did it. Yani natukanwa na nyamaza, which was very different from what I've been doing before. Me, I used to fight, nilikuwa na characters mbaya. So it was a...
Kuna time kwa stage alinishautia nikalia.
Ala?
Alikuwa mother-in-law. I don't know, just kumbukia kina Bilal. I think that first one nice ever directed. Ulinishautia ilikuwa Leon's, but sorry. It was hard kwanza kulia alafu tunajuana, but hey!
But then I think I do it easily. Niambie sasa ni kwa bad girl. Okay.
Mkali.
Yeah.
Like Sunona it's
in the
so you want to cry.
Yeah, so actually it was a challenge for me to be nice, to be proper, to be
Wow, but look at you conquering it all.
Thank you.
Last question before I go. I'm sorry, admin, I told you this one is just very close to my heart, and I'm so glad I got to interview you. I feel like I'm giving back to you, like, msana menijenga wewe.
Hey.
How the last version of you was not apparent. So how is it being a parent and still being a superwoman all at the same time, being an entrepreneur, being in the creative space? How is it? Have you slowed down?
Kuna kiti.
That's the last question, I promise.
Thanks for asking that, because it is not easy.
But you make it look easy.
Ni venye tuongeangi huku nje, but first of all, without a child, hauna responsibilities mingi. But then nilikuwa nachukia watu, naenda mahali maybe birthday ya mtoto wa beshte yangu, and then mtu anasema, wewe unajua una mtoto? Sijui una school fees. Na nilikuwa na jam
na bills kwani sina
so ina understand. My goodness. Unajua wezi ambao mtoto pause kukula wewe. Ebu ngojea diaper, you know. Inakufanyanga you chase, unachesingi, unaendanga unakaa chini, you have a deal, you have a meeting to close a deal, na unatoka hapo ukijua hii deal naitaka. It gives you so much push, so much strength, so much power. you cannot even explain. Na hiyo ndio ile sahani ya BN ya kina Sauti Sol. Unaona ile mtoto anakuja
na sahani yake.
Hiyo sahani si sahani. Ni mimi
wewe ndio sahani.
Nile nguvu. Nile nguvu wenze mtoto anakupeanga. But it's true, mtoto anakujanga na blessing nyingine cause me siko ile place. Let me tell you, when I got a baby in 1 year's time nilikuwa nishaanzisha a whole business.
Wow.
Kitu nilikuwa nasema nataka kufungua biashara.
Hopefully.
One day. I did so much in 1 year. That is just one. And I was still in school.
Wow.
Desa unajua school fees si mchezo. So yeah, it hasn't been easy. Yeah, but I thank God.
It's time, guys. It's time. I want her to finish one more time. Just her handles, Musinichape. Your handles, please.
Muthoni Thiong'o everywhere.
And
Facebook where tumesema.
How do you amehakiwa? Don't be listening to those people who are doing those things. But
don't follow the links. Utahakiwa pia.
Ukienda sherehe or you go out, how do you keep safe?
Okay, first of all, first of all, know your limits. Kuna hiyo part before hata uingie hiyo sherehe. Unaweza kunywa glasses ngapi za wine. Just know your limit. Second, who are you hanging around with? Cause si kila mtu ati una hang around with me.
It's good for you.
Yeah. So be very safe, have the right people, know your limit, and also be very observant. Yeah. Be very observant.
As we wind this up, give me like 3-4 comments on this.
Yes, so whatever they are saying huku ndani, we have Michael Truman anasema tuned in again from Naivasha. The thing I usually do to keep safe, akitoka out on a date, an advice girlfriend yake put on flat shoes.
Wow.
And explain instead of heels in case of emergency. Anaweza toka mbio. Roger Simia can see you from Kitale. The King Dantes can also see you. Sam Kush Nakuru anasema presenter salimika sana.
Tusalimike si wote basi. Hata wewe presenter YouTube. Salamu.
Eman James, long time Eman James, thank you for watching. Anasema mvua kidogo lakini akorada. Wizjo pia namuona. Rapi okay, ameka na nini ile ya kwenda hivi na pia kwenda hivi. So anasema also tuned in all the way from Moranga.
All right, thank you. Yes. Your handle, Kta?
At Masekta, and she had mentioned about kuingia matatu. So ukiniona kwa matatu, just know I'm Kapuli.
Me too. We all know each other.
Ama ni yetu. By the way. Inaweza kuwa ni mati yenyu.
Exactly.
Simba.
DJ Vin Simba, always one kila mahali. Yeah, big up to everyone mwenye amekuwa na mimi from the day I started.
Na tumesema kama tunataka kupata sherehe tuende kwa page yako tufuate. So that we get all that information. All right. Thank you so very much. One more thing by the way, story of stay safe. They used to tell me when I was growing up kabla nijue adult juice ina nini aje. They used to tell me girls are not supposed to drink as much as boys. Ne, bwana dhani what is that? I get it. Compete. Don't do it. Especially, I know everyone should be safe, but shore, coming from another shore, just be safe. Be hapo kwa limit. If your limit is here, stay here. Usiende kwa limit yenyewe.
But swali yangu ni mtu ujuaje limit yake?
Practice.
Uchafue.
Practice.
Days of experience.
Uchafue ujue.
Hapa ndio. Yeah.
Unajua limit inaendange kipanda tu.
What? Hey. Okay, we will clearly have this conversation later. Guys, thank you for being with us. Thank you for allowing us into your space. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember, it began here. #Social Friday, where we bring your weekend on a weekday. My name is Val, and I am bidding you a very, very, very happy Friday and a good weekend. But stay here. Channel Y254. DJ.